Hello everyone and welcome to the Kai Corbin Gaming channel. Today I'm going to be showing you my top 10 horror games on Roblox. I have personally selected my favourite games based on 3 different categories. These categories include the design of the game, the story of it, and the monsters/entities included in these games. I will rank each category on a scale of 1 to 10, giving each game a score with a potential highest of 30. So let's start with the first game. In 10th place, we have Lightbulb Re-Illumination. This is a remake of an old Roblox horror game by Zeekers. It is an intense psychological thriller with a top-down perspective. It is a maze game where you have to solve puzzles and avoid the monster. I personally think it is a fun game with a unique style of gameplay, straying away from the typical first-person game mode. The total ranking of this game is a 17 out of 30. It has a good design, good story, but it is just outdated. It is also a single-player game. It is worth playing if you haven't played it before. In 9th place, we have this one. This game is set in the back rooms. It is a fun multiplayer game with many different levels to explore. It has lots of content to play through. It is a fun game to play, especially if you're into the liminal space genre. The only thing really lacking is the story. As it is based off the back rooms, you are trying to find an exit on many different levels. The entities in the game is a highlight for me as it explores different gameplay methods. For example, this monster is based off sound, so if he gets close you have to stand still and not make any noise. Totaling a score of 18 out of 30, it is a fun multiplayer game with lots of content to explore. In 8th place, we have SCP-3008. Based off the SCP franchise, it takes place in an infinite IKEA. You must build forts and try to survive the night. It is super fun to play with friends as you can try to survive or you can go out and explore. The total rating was 19, as the story and AI are lacking. Also, the IKEA workers or the enemies are just Roblox player models. And as it is a survival game, there is not much story to it. It is still fun to play. Personally, I like trolling other players. In 7th place, we have Forgotten Memories. Based off the FNAF series, you decide to work the night shift in a pizzeria. Unlike the actual FNAF games, you have to roam around the pizzeria to fix things like ventilation and electricity, adding a fresh gameplay style to the FNAF genre. Overall, scoring a total of 21 points, I think the story is very good, although not original. It is a very detailed game with really well made entities. This game is sure to get a scare out of you. In 6th place, we have Judy. It is a 70s themed game based on the disappearance of a Hollywood star named Judy. It is a multiplayer game where you and your friends explore an old theme park to discover the mystery of Judy's past. With 3 chapters, the game has lots of content to explore, scoring a total of 22 out of 30. It is a really detailed and fun game to play. I recommend grabbing your friends and playing it. In 5th, we have Cult of the Cryptids. As you could probably tell in the name, this game is based off the Trevor Henderson monsters, most known, Siren Head. It is an open map game where you are stuck in 7 levels. In my opinion, this game is really well made. The amount of detail is insane. You are able to inspect every poster or newspaper in the game, adding to the incredible story. It has 2 chapters which explore the secret of the cult inside of 7 devils. Overall, with the score of 23, I personally recommend this game to anyone looking for a well-made horror game with an incredible original story. In 4th place, we have The Mimic. Being one of the most popular horror games on Roblox, it is a creepy game about the Japanese horror and urban legends. A fun multiplayer game with 4 different books and chapters, you will be bound to be entertained and scared. Made with incredible monsters and an incredible soundtrack totaling 24 out of 30. The only negative I could think of is the design, as in book 1 it is slightly outdated but still really good. In 3rd, we have another really popular game that has recently gone viral. Doors. This game is based in a hotel where you have to find room 100 while avoiding all of the entities that exist. If you haven't heard of this game, you are living under a rock. Having randomly generated rooms, each time you play, you will experience something new. This game has amazing entities, all with different gameplay, making it a learn from your mistakes style of game. Each time you play, you slowly get closer to the dreaded door 100. With a score of 25, you need to play this. It's addicting, it's fun, and you can play this with your friends. In 2nd place, we have Roses. This is an incredibly made horror game. This would be my top one, although it is single player and it is paid access. However, I think it is worth the Robux as it is really well made. The story is incredible and original. Although it is an older game, I think the design of it feels so good that it feels like it wasn't made on Roblox. With a total score of 26 out of 30, I would recommend that if you haven't played this yet, go play it now. Now, finally, in my top spot, we have Trespass. This is one of my favourite Roblox horror games. It is incredibly well made with 3 different chapters to play through. With many different playstyles, you will be thirsty for more. The monsters in this game are incredible. A good example of this is in chapter 2, where you come across a blind monster that goes off sound. You have to avoid making noise, which will attract him to you. The story is really well made as well, being all original. Scoring 27 out of 30, you need to play this. Grab your friends and go play this now. The only thing I could think of when writing this was that the first chapter is a little outdated. However, they just announced that they are reworking it at the moment. Did you agree with my top 10? Is there a game that I might have missed? Then let me know in the comments. I'll be making more content like this in the future, so remember to subscribe. All games on this list are really good, and I send no hate to any of the developers. If you're a dev and are watching this video, thanks for making these amazing games. See you in the next video. Bye.